The Grammys, invented May 4th, 1959 as a way for an exclusive cult to show their appreciation for Lil B's unending gift of music to the world. As time has gone on, the secret society of music critics who operate under the title NARAS, which stands for Nitpickers Arbitrarily Rating Artistic Success, or just the Recording Academy, have allowed awards to be given out to musical artists other than Lil B. In my opinion, this has lowered the overall quality of the awards, but I'm not a member of the secret society, so my opinion doesn't matter. You have to wear flannel and be vegan to be allowed in. Now don't get me wrong, the flannel certainly does appeal to my Canadian tastes. I just can't get down with veganism on a moral level. Humanity is superior to all other forms of life, and it is not only our right but our duty to consume them in order to remind them of their place in this universe. The dolphins and octopuses of our world can't rise up against us if we eat them all. Before the creation of the awards ceremony, members of this musical cult would show their appreciation for Lil B by running around Hollywood spray painting his name everywhere. The cleanup bill that kept running up for the city was starting to get unbearable, so the Los Angeles County gifted the cult the Beverly Hilton Hotel as a place where they could invite Lil B and give him a bunch of little golden gramophones. Today I'm going to take you through a brief history of the Grammys. Please keep in mind that most of the Grammy Award shows weren't really all that eventful, and mainly comprised of Lil B showing up, being given somewhere between 22 to 100 trophies, everyone thanking him, and then going home. After a few decades of thanking the bass god, the decision was made to open up the award show to other potential winners. Mostly due to the fact that Lil B had filled up 4 storage units with Grammys and was getting a little tired of the whole ordeal, so we asked the leader of the cult, who has remained anonymous, to allow him the ability to skip out on some awards. So in 1989, after Lil B decided to skip out on that year's award show, Best Rap Performance was awarded to DJ Jazzy Jeff and a man who in the future would become one of the most celebrated YouTubers, Will Smith. Over the following years, more and more award categories were added in order to further involve artists who make music beyond the genre of rap, and who are not named Lil B, assuming he decides to not throw his hat in the ring for that particular year. Categories dedicated to country, metal, ska, gospel, blues, which is just country for black people, Latin, which since 2017 has been known as the Despacito category.
Really, dude? A Despacito joke in 2019?
Listen, man, I'm doing my best over here.
We don't want your best. We just want a decent effort.
Children's music, which I think is notable because there's one guy who has won this category in the past, and his name is Secret Agent 23 Skidoo, which is easily one of the best rap names I've ever heard. Producer of the Year. Looking through the nominations, I'm not seeing Metro Boomin, Tay Keith, Quay Global, Murder Beats, or any of those boys, so I'm just gonna assume this award is a whole ass sham. Best Recording Package. It's nice to see that those Asian slave laborers get some recognition for putting together those lovely album boxes and hastily constructing any plastic shit that might come with it. Best Album Notes. An award that recognizes excellent linear notes awarded to the linear notes author or authors. So it's an award based on that writing you'll find within the sleeve and booklets of an album. Who gives a shit? Why is this an award? Fuck off. Whatever. The Grammys are often peppered with criticism over some of their more questionable choices, but no choice was more questionable than the travesty that was the 54th Grammy Awards, where Kanye West's album My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was snubbed from even being nominated for Best Album of the Year. Sure, Lil B's album I'm Gay was already a lock for the title, but with the way the Grammys are structured, as long as the bass god enters a category, he's set to win it. So just being nominated alongside Lil B would be a huge honor, but the Recording Academy decided that Kanye's best album just wasn't worth it. Hang on a second. The flannels, the veganism, the mistreatment of Kanye's magnum opus, the inordinate amount of cucumis fruit served at every event. Boys and gentlemen, I believe we may have just discovered the identity of the Recording Academy's leader. In more recent years, the Grammys have moved from the conference room of a hotel to arenas that seat thousands of people. This change was made as more and more artists are recognized for their contributions to music, and as more members of the public are made aware of the glory of the bass god and come to witness the ceremony of thanks. Of the 8,000-something Grammy Awards that have been given out through history, the leading artist is, of course, Lil B, with 6,328 Grammys, followed closely in second place by Kanye West with 31. Then Bjork and Jimmy Carter are tied for third with 27 apiece. Then you've got people like Jay-Z, Young Thug, Yo-Yo Ma, Stevie Wonder, Soulja Boy, Young Lean, Young Cash Register aka Lil Broomstick, Avril Lavigne, and a bunch of others rounding out the top of the totem. On top of the miniature, non-functional gramophones handed out at this award ceremony, there's also an award given out known as the Industry Icon Award, which is an award given to someone who has made an incredible impact on the music world as a whole. As of 2019, there have been 6 Industry Icon Awards given out, and only 1 Industry Icon Award winner. No prizes for guessing who has swept this category. Now let's quickly run through this year's upcoming Grammys and make some predictions on who will win which categories. Luckily for us, the bass god is gracing the awards ceremony with his presence this year, so that'll make these predictions quite easy. Starting off with Record of the Year. The Record of the Year is going to a musical number that really dug deep into the issues that are plaguing modern society, a record with deep meaning hidden behind lyrics that seem basic and straightforward at first glance. I'm of course talking about This Is the Bass God by Lil B. Album of the Year. This one is kinda tough. We've got a wide selection of options here, as Lil B released 2 projects in 2018, Options and Platinum Flame. What I'm about to say might come as a shock to a few people, as my pick for Record of the Year is off of Options, but I'm gonna have to go with Platinum Flame as my Album of the Year. While Options certainly had some standout hits, such as This Is the Bass God, I believe Platinum Flame was consistently better from start to finish. Not that that's really saying much, as both of these projects are easy 10 out of 10s, but still, Platinum Flame takes the W and Album of the Year from me. Song of the Year. I'm not sure what the difference is between Record of the Year and Song of the Year, so This Is the Bass God wins again. Best New Artist. Lil B wins this one too. I know what you're thinking. Lil B's been around forever. The Grammy Awards themselves originated as a way to thank him in 1959. How is it possible that he could win Best New Artist in 2019? Easy. It's because the Bass God reinvents himself entirely every single year, going through an additional metamorphosis, becoming even more bass than ever thought possible. There's also a bunch of other categories that may or may not be won by the Bass God, depending on if he decides to enter, but who cares about any of those? And with that, I leave you to enjoy the spectacle of the Grammys. Or don't, it doesn't matter really, we all know what's gonna happen. Whether you watch the Grammys or not, the important thing to remember is to give thanks during this awards season. Thank you, Bass God! And now a word from some of my patrons. Nobody gives a shit about the Grammys. Whoever reads this is gay. I love it when you call me Smiggy Balls Forever 911 says, Welcome backeth, Bass God. Massive attacketh thanketh thee for blessing me with the presence. In fact, actually, how the rap maketh the people react, I ain't seen't in a while. The legend in flesh co-equal to how the dresseth, maketh the maketh the silence guesseth, I ain't never were a guesseth. Wench I knoweth what I wanteth, 5 something, shirt brother, with the presence of Dr. King. Asketh about the boss from the summer to springeth, thanketh thee, Bass God. What in the fuck? Alright, here we go. Mama, ooh, ooh, ooh. How does Freddie Mercury hit that? I'm not too into Grammys, but I need to let the people know that on this day I peed and farted and shitted. That is all. Best original song goes to Crab Rave. Don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it. I don't like rap music. Don't let the Grammys distract you from the crippling late-stage capitalism the country faces. The Grammys, like all award shows, are redundant. All we need is Nickelodeon to host all the award shows for a whole week straight, baby!